Hey there everyone, May 15th, video number 2. The first one I did today was discussing Q and the Q posts and whatnot. You can go check it out. I'll link it above or link it down below. I didn't get into the article portion of that video because it ran too long, so this is that article portion, and let's go ahead and get into it. First, I'm going to start with Zero Hedge. We're going to talk about Iran. So Zero Hedge reporting here that Iran threatened to name politicians who took bribes to pass the nuclear deal. Now, I'm sure you're aware of President Trump pulling out of the Iran deal. A lot of people are freaking out, but they don't know what's really going on with it. What's really going on with the Iran deal is that it was cover. So on a superficial level, oh yeah, here's all these rules and regulations. Here's this Iran deal so Iran can have a nuclear program, but it's going to be safeguarded by the UN and by international agencies and all this bullshit, when really the Iran deal was cover for them to secretly make nuclear weaponry and nuclear platforms and whatnot in secret. Some of those being in Syria. One of the real reasons that we recently attacked Syria. So with this Iran deal crumbling, that's now coming out in the open. It's opening it up to be exposed. So we have people on the Iranian side probably trying to cover ass and scared. They're saying, oh, we're going to name all these politicians. We're going to name everybody who took bribes from us and all that. And not only that, but we have U.S. officials like John Kerry. John Kerry spotted in secret meeting with Iranian officials as Bolton threatens EU firms with sanctions. So because that Iran deal is failing, a lot of Iranians are freaking out. A lot of international people, bad actors in America are freaking out. John Kerry being one of them. Some photos slipped onto the internet of John Kerry meeting with these officials. Here's one of them. He's walking away. I'm sure John Kerry's probably pretty scared. And I wonder, does this violate any statutes or codes or anything like that? Does this violate the Logan Act? I know a lot of people were talking about that with information about John Kerry meeting with international officials in recent weeks. They were claiming, oh, Logan Act violation, arrest him. That went out of the news cycles quick, didn't it? Wonder why. They don't want that out there. But anyway, lots of stuff going on with Iran, and still sticking on Zero Hedge here. New topic though, Congressman Grassley demands sit down with mystery FBI agent to discuss Flynn's 302 forms. So much more coming out about General Mike Flynn and how he was totally completely attacked. People lying about him. Comey caught lying about him. The FBI agents who interviewed Flynn said that they didn't think he was lying. And now Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley is trying to get to the bottom of it, and he's trying to talk to that FBI agent, and he sent a very direct letter on Friday to FBI Director Chris Wray and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, and he's going after Comey in his blatant contradictions, trying to find out what the truth of the matter is. So I would imagine very soon Flynn is going to be cleared. I don't doubt that. And that was another of those Q confirmations. Q said cleared in 30. Flynn cleared in 30. What happened 30 days later? Well, we get stories break in the mainstream media about how Flynn's case was totally botched. So again, not a coincidence, and soon Flynn will be cleared. Good stuff there. Next article, this one just, there's not too much to talk about regarding it, but there's just something interesting. And this says, it's official, the Air Force is switching to the Army's OCP uniform. Air Force is switching uniforms, but in the statement that the Air Force made in this pictures they put out about this, look at the uniform name, Snowden. That's the name they chose to have on this uniform that they were going to publicize this switch with, and this was all just publicized yesterday. So the fact that Snowden is on there, again, coincidence? I don't know. I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is some message sent out to somebody, possibly even Snowden himself. So who knows? And next piece, the Pope. The Pope saying that he's thinking about retiring. He's thinking about taking a leave. And when does this ever happen with the Pope? Q said the Pope is going to have a bad May, right? Again, For all those haters out there, all those Q flakes, future proving past, this is legit. And Pope now saying he's going to take a leave. Again, does that ever happen? And B, what a coincidence, right? I mean, a lot of these people lately, McCain, brain cancer. Oh, Senator Harry Reid. I should have threw him in there, but I'm actually going to talk about him in the next video I do. Harry Reid saying, oh, he has brain cancer. He needed surgery. Maybe he really did. Maybe that's just an excuse to dip out, right? I think Pope is trying to find an excuse to dip out. Maybe he's going to pull a John McCain and claim he has brain cancer. Brain cancer seems to be going around quite a bit in elite circles lately. Or maybe he's just going to call it quits or take a leave of absence to get out of Dodge. I don't think, again, this is a coincidence. Wonder why. And speaking of bad actors, we were talking about the Pope. Now let's talk about George Soros. George Soros funding district attorney campaigns throughout Northern California. I would say, in fact, that George Soros is trying to fund these campaigns nationally. And this runs much along the lines of one of the topics we've been talking about in recent months, recent weeks, that I was just talking about in the very last video that I did, is that we can't have arrests, prosecutions. We can't have what we want by way of taking down the deep state until we have good people, truthful, honest people in attorney general seats, in the FBI, in the DOJ, in the places of authority that do the arresting and prosecutions. So this is why Soros is going for those grassroots DA seats, is to try to obtain as much power as possible and to prevent the takedown of George Soros and his disgusting friends and cronies and whatnot, the Clintons, the Podestas, all of them. So again, put the dots together. This is one of those dots. Next piece of news, this boarding school, this New Hampshire boarding school is having yet another sexual abuse lawsuit against it, and it's a very prestigious boarding school, preparatory school in Concord, New Hampshire. This is something that I remember mentioning, might have been a month or two ago. It had some allegations against it come out, a lawsuit filed, and now another one happening, and I don't think this is going to be, of course, the last we see of this. I'm pretty sure that this boarding school, this prestigious school, is probably connected to some other secret societies or some odd occult hidden groups. So I wanted to make note of this, in that pedogate topic, the elite human trafficking, elite pedophilia, just all that disgusting stuff is definitely coming out into the open in regards to Podesta, Clintons, the Nexium, in regards to what's on Wiener's laptop, in regards to everything. And it's very good to see, because this stuff absolutely needs to be exposed, and we need to have the courage to talk about it. Huge thing there. So I hope you will, and share much needed information about that topic. Now, just a quick word from a sponsor of this channel, that being Natural Hemp Oil. You can find them at naturalhempoil.com. They make some great products. They make some CBD products. They just came out with a new topical pain relief CBD cream. Go check them out if you want to find the benefits of CBD, naturalhempoil.com. Last few things I want to discuss. The Paris attack. I'm sure you're aware of this, but just want to throw my 2 cents out there about it. So the knifeman kills one before being shot by police in Paris. And of course, you see this, all the telltale signs of some kind of false flag that the deep state is conveniently using for their agendas. It was a knife attack. Dude was shot dead. I believe the dude was screaming some kind of religious or some obscenities before he did it. This one might have been an Akbar. And timing, the fact that it just blew up through the media. He claimed Islamic State, claimed to be a soldier from the Islamic State. So again, just blatant false flags, red flags going up with this one. And then last couple things, some conspiracy theory articles. Good old articles trying to discredit conspiracy theories. One of my favorite things to talk about, to unspin the spin, if you gather what I'm saying. This one by theobserver.com says, why do people believe in weather control conspiracy theories? I'm going to answer that before deducing their bullshit because they think, because they read, because they open their eyes. You can see the aerosols going right above your head. There's plenty of great information out there about it. I was just in Redding, California last week there to interview Dane Wigington of geoengineeringwatch.com. Amazing, well-cited, well-researched source of geoengineering information. It's all out there, guys. It's all out there. But anyway, check it out. So their reasons why people believe conspiracy theories: money. They claim that people talk about this stuff to reap ad revenue and ask for donations and try to sell readers products. So, all the people that are in this movement, as Q has been lighten up, the ones that are trying to sell their shit, that's all they're trying to do, and usurp various messages. What a convenient way for the mainstream to claim psyops and to discredit conspiracy theories, right? You can see how the plants are there to give the psyop war a case. You see? No, not doing it for the money. Doing it to spread the message. If I get resources from doing that, if I get support from doing that, great. It's just a perk. It's not the reason. Second thing they say is that people don't want to believe that disasters are random. Random? What is random? Nothing is random. There's always a cause and effect to everything. That's a cosmic law. That's a natural law. The law of cause and effect. Nothing is random. Everything has a cause. So, yeah, that's just stupid. Next one. Believing in an alternative truth makes people feel smarter. I don't feel smart. I mean, you are smarter, right? You are more intelligent. If you're able to connect these dots and start picking up on the truth, on reality, well then yes, you are a more intelligent individual. Your neurons are firing a bit better. It's not in any way egotistical. It's the truth of the matter. And it's not that we're trying to remain smarter. It's that we're sharing this information to help everybody else become smarter, to fire up their brains, to become intelligent enough to see what's going on. And conspiracy theories are often interwoven, of course, because everything is connected. Duh. Many people who believe in weather control conspiracy theories already have a negative opinion of the government. Well, it's not the government. Many people in the government are actually painfully and blissfully unaware of, quote, conspiracy theories and lots of stuff that really goes on. So, that's an easy kind of way to discredit, is to frame everything as being black and white. Oh, these people don't trust the government. It's not the government. It's like a faction in the government. It's a crazy group of psychopathic criminals in the government, in politics, in corporations. You got to get specific of it. If you're trying to red pill, you have to get specific with the nomenclature, with the semantics. It's very important to phrase these things particularly to people to get them to see and also look through the psyops. And then last article here is from Newsweek, another one on conspiracy theories. They're saying conspiracy theory belief is not the same as paranoia, and they're trying to cite some prominent European journal of social psychology. And they're finding beliefs in conspiracy theories are not the same as paranoia, because paranoia is when you don't trust anybody. Conspiracy theories are specifically when you don't trust powerful groups. Well, I think the distrust of some powerful groups out there is very warranted. I don't need a journal of social psychology to tell me what to think. And that's pretty much all I have for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, smash that like button, like that smash button, comment, share, subscribe. Just keep being awesome, beautiful, critical thinking humans that you are. Take care.